So I'll invite Miron Livny up for our final remarks of Throughput Computing 2023.
Yes. Finally, question.
One quick promise, I will not keep you here for another 20 minutes. So it was more, yeah, it was a long week. We had over 80 presentations. And as always, when we started, Todd came to me and said, what are we going to do? We don't have enough material. Nobody is coming. It's all falling apart. What would Kevin say when he sees an empty schedule and blah, blah, blah. And I say, Todd, don't worry. So, 80 presentations, over 140 in-person attendees, over 270 remote attendees. I think that's a pretty impressive crop for this week. And well, Brian stole my thunder in thanking Janet and Tay for taking such good care of us and pulling the whole thing together. But I want also to recognize Todd and Frank, who is not here, and Christina, and is Tim hiding somewhere? Tim up there, for really turning an idea that I put in front of them, saying, let's have 1 week that brings together the all hands of OSG and Condor Week. And as far as I can tell, they pulled together a real success. And most likely, we will build on this accomplishment and do it again. I assume back here in Madison. So if you like the July weather in Madison, and I think that last night was a perfect example of why Madison is definitely a wonderful place in the summer, and the terrace that if all goes as planned, we will all meet here again sometime in July to continue the discussion. And as you saw, we are not running out of things to do. The science is driving us for more and more throughput. We heard about how the orders of magnitudes are increasing, but we heard earlier today from the presentation from Africa that we have significant opportunities to also grow in on the adoption side. I'm not sure that we should dream at the moment at orders of magnitude, but maybe we should, in terms of adding stars to the deployment of HTCSS and adding the number of users. By the way, I was interested in the slide from Fermi that did I get it right that it's 12 million jobs a week roughly? One and a half. It's 1.2 million. Yeah, okay. So I got an order of magnitude. But that is maybe a number that we should do a better job in collecting. I think it would be good for all of us to be able to say at what hertz are all the condor pools out there running at the moment. It's a number that will be good for us to feel good about it, and it may also help us to make the case to our colleagues and friends inside the Beltway in Washington who are funding the work that we are doing. So some food for thought to all of us is how can we get more information about the hertz at which all the condos are running. Other than that, we heard about a lot about the need to. Okay, I will. The need to improve on our user experience. I think this is an endless challenge, and I think we will continue to do the best on our layer, and at the same time to count on the different groups that are deploying HTCSS in the different forms to create their own customized interfaces, because at the end of the day, somebody has to be responsible for the vertical, while HTCSS is the horizontal. If we spend too much of our effort on a few vertical, it will hurt our horizontals. And I cannot think of another meeting where you can get the level of diversity that we had here over this week. On one hand, we are talking about gravitational waves. The other one is we are talking about detecting infection in Africa. And then we are having deep arguments about tokens. And on the other hand, we are talking about workflows. That it's amazing. And I hope we can continue to maintain this diversity. As always, tell us how we can do better, more, or less. Some of us will be happy to hear that there is something we can and should do less. I also hope that next year we'll have once again a fun presentation from DreamWorks on some of your characters. You know, not everything is what's coming down from space. Also, please tell us what you think about this week. we know that it was wonderful, but we want to know once again, what can we do different? And how can we improve the experience? We have some thoughts that may lead to a bigger crowd here for next year. We will do everything we can to keep Fluno. I think that the venue has once again proven itself to be a great place to host this event, but we'll see. So there's more food waiting for us. Safe travel for those of you who came from all over. Those of you who are virtual, maybe we can see you in Paris the end of September, right, Todd? And as I mentioned earlier, we are always happy to help to organizations that want to host, call it Condo Week or Condo Meeting in their region. And depending of what we can do and what they want us to do, we are always there to help facilitate it. We don't organize events outside of this event, but we are actively participating. The European event is number what? 7, 8? And it's definitely a wonderful opportunity to experience Europe. Hopefully it will be not as hot as it's now, but that is, and there are opportunities in the Far East, and who knows, maybe we should start thinking about an event in Africa. So with all these possibilities, once again, thank you. Travel safely and keep pushing supercomputing forward.